Sometimes hormone imbalances like this can keep us from reaching our weight loss, our energy, our muscle building goals. So, the best way to know which hormone is imbalanced is definitely to test. Hello, everyone. Kim here. I am here today to teach you about hormones. We are going to talk about the hormone estrogen and having estrogen imbalances. Going through different changes and different periods of our lives, you're going to have times where hormones are lower or higher than others. It could be due to age, it can be due to lifestyle, it can be due to nutrition. There's lots of things that impact our hormones. And estrogen is a female hormone. It, along with progesterone, are our two ovarian hormones. So it's very important that we have a good balance of estrogen and progesterone because those two are the ones that fluctuate every month whenever we have our cycle. And we need estrogen so that we can have healthy periods. We need it for good memory. We need it for bone health, also to support a healthy heart. So it's a very good hormone that we need. However, too much of a good thing, sometimes we can run into issues that will drastically impact your life. For example, most common symptoms of excess estrogen are things like weight gain in the butt, hips, and thighs. All of a sudden that showed up and you don't know what happened. Heavy and frequent period, emotional, PMS symptoms, bloating, tender breast, decreased libido, headaches, migraines, memory loss, or fuzzy brain. You walk into that room to get something and then you get into the room and you can't remember what you came in there for. Or maybe you're looking for your eyeglasses and they're on top of your head. Trouble sleeping, anxiety, panic attacks. Those are all common symptoms of too much estrogen. However, a lot of these symptoms that we talked about are also symptoms of low progesterone. So truly the only way to know if you have high estrogen or low progesterone is to test. And we do in our 16-week program for menopause makeover is we test with saliva hormone testing. Saliva will test the hormones that are bioavailable and ready for your body to use. So we'll know exactly what your body has using. It's not what's just floating around into the bloodstream, because sometimes when it's just in the bloodstream, it doesn't get into the cells. Sometimes hormone imbalances like this can keep us from reaching our weight loss, our energy, our muscle building goals. So the best way to know which hormone is imbalanced is definitely to test. I'm going to give you some tips. If you're like, hey, Kim, I resonate with 3 of those, 4 of those, 5 of those, I might have too much estrogen. I'm going to give you some things that it wouldn't hurt you to go ahead and start incorporating anyway. But truly, if you do think you have several of those, I highly suggest check out our 16-week program where we can help give you not only just your testing, okay, the testing is great, but also what to do with that. A customized protocol based on your results, supplements that maybe you could use, not hormone replacement therapy, but supplements that can help you to feel better, have more energy, and to help balance those hormones too. But here's some lifestyle and nutrition things that you can start to incorporate, because those truly are the biggest things that impact our hormones. The first thing is add more fiber in your diet. Fiber is so important. The average woman is only getting less than 10 grams of fiber a day when we need up to 35 to 40 grams. Oatmeal, you have fruits and vegetables, all of those things. One good way to do that is add flax seeds into your smoothies, 2 tablespoons. I always put them in a smoothie, but you can have them in oatmeal. There's a lot of ways you can use them too. But those are phytoestrogens and they help to rebalance estrogen by binding excess estrogen to fiber and moving it out. That's why fiber is so important. Also, eat more of your green vegetables like broccoli and cabbage, dark leafy greens. They have a very important nutrient, I3C, that helps detoxify and move out excess estrogen. Those are very important. As we were kids, our moms told us to eat our vegetables, and that's why they're so important. Not only are they filled with lots of nutrients, but they help us to balance our hormones as well. And then the next one is support your liver. What happens a lot of times with excess estrogen is our liver gets congested. Our liver is the thing that processes everything. It's like the little washing machine. And if it gets congested because of too many toxins, and we're going to see excess estrogen, we're going to see excess testosterone, so on. One simple, easy thing you can do every day is drink dandelion tea. That's a very good detox for your liver. Also adding lemon water there. Very good detox for the liver. And a lot of times just doing that right there, you'll start to see PMS symptoms disappear. In our 16-week program, we do actually an entire liver detox for this reason. Number one, to help the gut heal and also to detoxify the liver so our hormones can function properly. So right now, start swapping out products that have phthalates, parabens, fragrances, PEGs. Look on the back of your beauty products, hand lotions, shampoos. Fragrance is a blanket term for toxins. So unless you know exactly where the fragrance is coming from, like maybe it's a product you love and you look at and it has fragrance in it, is it coming from, essential oils? Where is it coming from? But a lot of times they won't explain that. And that can be a blanket term for more than 3,000 toxins can actually be under the word fragrance. Basically, what this does is this just adds more congestion to the liver because these toxins mimic estrogens. Ditch your plastics for glass. That's another thing. Plastics, high toxicity for our body. So definitely don't microwave in plastics, okay? All your little meal prep containers start getting glass. I know it's a little bit harder to store them in the cabinets and things like that, but it's gonna be so much better for your health. Don't do the bottled waters that, get rid of those plastics too. And then the next one is Teflon cookware. Anything that has PFA or PFOA free is what you want because these chemicals are what they call forever chemicals, which means they stay in your body forever. There's tons of Teflon products out there still. So make sure that you're looking for cookware that is PFA, PFOA free. Again, they just contribute to adding all that congestion to the liver. So if you resonated with any of those symptoms that I shared earlier, try some of these things. It won't hurt you anyway, even if it is another hormone that's imbalanced. That's high estrogen. Let's talk about low estrogen. Low estrogen is also common as we age and we head into perimenopause and menopause, but it doesn't always have to happen just in menopause. I work with some clients right now that have low estrogen that are in their 30s. And the thing with perimenopause, you can be in perimenopause for 15 years. It's the longest period. Menopause is only a year. It's 12 months. You get rid of your period, you're in menopause, and really it's just one day, and then you're postmenopause. So perimenopause is usually the troubled years whenever things start to imbalance. We start to have low estrogen. The biggest problem with low estrogen, like I shared earlier, remember we want progesterone and estrogen to balance. So if estrogen is really, really low and progesterone is high, that's not a balance. So if both of them are low, that would be more of a balance, okay? A lot of times people will have low estrogen and they'll have high progesterone. Estrogen actually has what we call an anabolic effect where it grows our uterine lining and progesterone comes in and tells the body to stop. So when estrogen is too low and in the balance of progesterone, we will find symptoms like low libido, night sweats, which also interrupts our sleeps, hot flashes, vaginal dryness and painful sex, mood swings, PMS, headaches, weight loss resistance. When hormones are imbalanced, this happens across the board. Eating right, you're exercising, but weight loss just seems to not happen. Most of the time, it is not you, it is a hormone imbalance. Stubborn belly fat. So these symptoms also interact with dysregulated cortisol. Another one with low estrogen is dry skin, more wrinkles. Your periods are very, very light. You hardly have one anymore. That is low estrogen. These can overlap with dysregulated cortisol. They can also overlap with low progesterone. So that's why I always say, it's important to test because then that way we know exactly. But again, apart from testing, there still are some things that you can do to support your estrogen levels in your body. One other thing that you want to add is make sure you're consuming healthy fats. Our sex hormones are created from cholesterol, good, healthy cholesterol, like olive oils, nuts and seeds, avocado, fatty fish. If you don't have healthy cholesterol, you will struggle with healthy estrogen. Don't do those low fat things, the low fat dressings and all of that. Get rid of all that. Mix your own dressing up with olive oil and balsamic vinegar, incorporating good nuts and seeds that you're having maybe a slice of avocado. Number one, it's going to help your HDL levels, your cholesterol, good, healthy cholesterol. And then the second thing is manage stress, regulate that cortisol because these symptoms do overlap with dysregulated cortisol. And we live in this go, go, go world. I bet you some of you are multitasking right now doing other things while you're watching this video. That's what we do as women, right? Anyway, if you didn't get a chance to watch our cortisol video, go back and watch that. That will help you some simple lifestyle things that you can do to start managing your stress. I'm going to give you a supplement that you can use too. Don't like to normally just suggest supplements until I know exactly which hormone is imbalanced, but this one is one that's good regardless. It's called maca maca powder. You can add a tablespoon to your smoothies. I personally like yellow maca from Organic Burst. You can find it on Amazon. You can go to organicburst.com. I like to buy organic ones that I know are not sprayed with glyphosate and Roundup and so on like that too. So maca powder is a really good supplement that you can have that will help you with some of these symptoms that we talked about earlier. But remember, supplements are just that. They are to fill in the gap. They are to supplement your nutrition and lifestyle. That's number one. It won't do it for you, but you can incorporate it to help you feel better and to have better results with some of those symptoms too. Implement some of these tips that we talked about today on estrogen, no matter your age, even if you're younger, it will help you get through menopause symptoms. If you start taking these tips that I'm sharing with you, adding more fiber, starting to watch the products that are in your home. Anytime you put something on your skin, it only takes 26 seconds to get into your bloodstream. Everything in our bloodstream goes through our liver. So the more congested our liver is, the worse that we're going to feel because of the fact that it can't do its job properly to metabolize our hormones. It has like 500 jobs a day anyway. So we want to make sure that we're keeping a good, healthy liver. Manage your stress, start taking care of yourself. So I hope you enjoyed today's video on estrogen. Balancing our hormones is key to everything as far as, our energy, our weight loss, our results in the gym. So if you're interested in knowing more about our 16-week program, just reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you and answer your questions on that too. I do suggest testing, but we go through so many things in our program. We teach you the products to use. We do a liver detox. We also help your gut to be healthy because that's very important as well in having healthy hormones. Have a great day. Wish you all well and love you all.